We want you to rate some of these guys in this corner class and give us an NFL comparison. Let's start with Surtain there.
Well, yeah, Omar, let me tell you what, if you want a corner, this is the right draft for you. All of those top guys can really play. But let's talk about Pat Surtain II for a little bit. I mean, when you watch this kid play, you know he's been coached up from the time he was in Little League to go get the football. His dad was one of those corners that I watched growing up. But this kid has great ball skills. He will go up, compete, will challenge those receivers at the line of scrimmage. He's 6'2", a lot taller than his dad was at 5'11". But, I mean, the kid is physical at the point of contact. I just love everything about his game. And a guy that I compare him to was a first-round pick last year out of Clemson, A.J. Terrell. A long corner, just smooth, getting in and out of his breaks. You can see Pat Surtain really being one of those elite corners at the next level. But here you see A.J. Terrell, physical at the point of contact, will bring those guys down. Like I said, Surtain is probably one of those Bentley type of corners where A.J. Terrell's probably a Mercedes-Benz. So two top-notch players, but I think Pat Surtain has the ability and potential to be a really elite player for a long time in the National Football League.
Surtain, the SEC Defensive Player of the Year. Next one, a fellow Virginia Tech Hokie. How about Caleb Farley?
Oh, my goodness. You know I love my VTech Hokies, man. Caleb Farley is, probably has the most upside out of all of these corners because he opted out last year. And so you're getting a guy who's relatively raw. You're seeing this dude mentioned as a top 10 draft pick, and he didn't play football last year, and he's only played 2 years at the corner position. And so Caleb Farley, I comp him to a guy by the name of Joe Hayden, former track guy. Caleb Farley's going to go out there, guys, and run forward too. You just don't see that kind of speed at the corner position. And I told you he didn't play a lot last year, but he can transition in and out of those breaks just like Joe Hayden. He goes and gets the football. He looks to score when he has it in his hands. I mean, this is a dude that when you get him in your locker room, you can really coach him up and mold him into what you want to do with him. And like they always say, you can't coach speed in the National Football League.
And Farley was a quarterback in high school, certainly knows offenses. Last one, J.C. Horn.
Yeah, Omar, J.C. Horn, look, this is a kid, I spoke with his defensive coordinator at South Carolina, and he said, look, this is a dude who, no matter who you put in front of him, he wants that challenge. He wants to go out there and play. From day one, he's going to go out there, challenge the other team's best receiver, and fight them tooth and nail, down in and down out. And what you didn't mention, J.C. Horn has the pedigree too. His dad's former receiver, Joe Horn, who played for the New Orleans Saints. And so J.C. Horn is a ball-hawking dude and physical. I compare him to Aqib Talib. We just saw some snippets of him doing that podcast with Michael Robinson and Coach Billick. But Aqib Talib was the same hard-nosed type of football player from his rookie year in Tampa. He wanted the number one receiver, would go out there and challenge you, and played a long time in the National Football League. So, those are three of the top corners that I think can really translate their game to the next level.